We're going to talk about deploy 924 first. I'll get that here. Okay, security vulnerability in base job image. So we have part of my normal morning ritual now is to check these things. And there was a new vulnerability discovered in the 8 and 11 images for that. Hence this ticket. Now, I don't know what Jan's talking about in this other thing. He's talking about a black duck vulnerability. I don't know if it's the same one or not. Some JP Morgan Chase has found something, but we need to fix this one. Maybe it's the same one Jan's pointing out. I'm not sure now. But that.
And where is that? I didn't see that.
Oh, that's because it's a private chat, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. In fact, well, I'll figure that out later. I don't know why we have this kind of chat that spins up, but Jan had a chat with me, Phil, and Preeti. Not quite sure why. Perhaps related to Salesforce. I don't know. But this one is the one we want to size. I'll chase down the other problem to see if there's another issue that we need to fix here, in which case there'll be another ticket. But we've done this before. So fix the image, create a new Tomcat image, tell everybody in engineering we have a new image, and let them go off and do what they do based on that. So that's what this one is.
It says waiting for moderator. We try and click it.
Yes. Start. There's always another button to press. There you go. Everybody can join if they haven't already. I think, Jared, you should join.
Just getting back in. Fingers are frozen.
Okay. Size away. Okay, so it's the bards. All ones, Flavin, you're just outvoted. Unless you want to make a courageous stand on this one.
No, it's okay one.
Okay, it's a 1. Okay, the next one is yeah, 923. Okay, this is the one that I asked Christina to open yesterday. We're being asked to do some upgrade work around Veracode. We've got some workspaces that use Veracode. Now, I don't think we should be doing anything more with this one, but these two look still useful.
So again, this is one kind of communication, I think. Are we now using Veracode instead of white source?
No, we're not using Veracode across the board and as a replacement for white source. However, we have already started to use Veracode in these two projects, right?
I don't know about that.
Well,
we?
Christina, did we? I think we did.
Yes, I've done a bit of iTime last summer, I think, or 2 summers ago, 2 years ago, and configured these builds to use Veracode.
So we have to upgrade some tokens or something to take advantage
Yes.
of the new Veracode that's going to be used. So that's all this is. This is not a signal that we should all be using Veracode across the board in place of white source.
And where's that URL for the report, Christina?
Usually they were putting the entire report into the logs of the build. So, for example, if you would go to DBP connector service, as far as I can remember, there was a stage where called Veracode, and in the logs of that stage you could see the entire report. And I think there was also a URL for the dashboard in Veracode itself.
Okay.
What's important here to note is that fixing the potential vulnerabilities within these projects is not part of the task. Also, as a prerequisite, we're assuming that the pipelines for these tasks are, for these projects is working.
Okay, so we've got a mixture here, 1s, 2s, and 3s. Looks like slim majority of 2s. Would Jared, you be okay with a 2, and then would the 1s be okay with a 2?
Yeah, I'll be okay with the 2.
Yes.
Okay. Just don't know what the urgency of this one is yet, Christina. I put it sort of midway on the backlog. If those scans just stop working or something, it wouldn't be fatal to us, but hopefully I'll find out. All right, the next one is 921. Okay, so we need a way of deleting Docker image tags. This is one you open. Ray, you want to take us through this?
Sure, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. If you go through the comments, we're going to have to get delivery engineering, I guess it is, to create a real user for us rather than a robot user. Get a token on behalf of that user and use that token for calls to the REST API to delete the tags. Once we have that token, should be able to just call curl from the command line, I would think.
So I think that's a enable thing, right?
Yes, I think so.
Deleting from Quay or Docker Hub?
Quay.
So aren't you an admin there, Ray? Can we create a user?
Yeah, but then we have to maintain that user.
We already have a user, PS build.
Yeah, but we should start to, other teams are going to need to do the same thing, and we don't want to be maintaining their users. If delivery engineering owns this service, then they should be aware of common users like this that are going to be needed.
All right, so we got a coffee from Elena, or tea. We have some 3s and 2s and a 1. Standoff here. Ray, what do you think on your 3?
I'm accounting for some of the coordination with delivery engineering that can sometimes take some time. And then any gotchas around trying to create the curl commands in a build task to actually get this done.
I'm okay moving. I'm okay moving to a 3.
All right, that would break the tie. Sue's okay with that? 1?
The dog didn't sound very happy about it.
Yeah, the dog was barking at
She just wants
playing
attention.
poker.
All she wants is attention.
So Jamal, I think we do have a platform services read-only account. Is that the one you're talking about?
No. I thought that's because you're an admin, you can create our already. So we ask IT to create a user for us, PS Build, which we use it for Git and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh yeah, in Git, but not in, they haven't done it in Quay.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought because we already have that user, we know the password. We don't need anyone to mess around with that user, so we could just add that user to Quay, and then we're done with it. We don't need to wait for anyone.
We could, but this has to be a real user, so it's also going to have an email account and all that associated with it.
Yeah, and the exact PS Build, it has all of that.
And I don't know if we want to have. It feels like the sort of thing that delivery engineering should manage across all teams. I'm not sure we want to go down the route of each team having their own user for that kind of stuff.
That's ideal, but based on experience, I doubt it to kind of get that fast done.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage, is that all the teams are going to be slow down.
Okay, so that concludes our sizing time for today. Any other business for today?
I have a couple of questions.
Certainly.
The first one's in relation to the Prometheus alerts. So Jamal fixed the too many files issue so well that I can't seem to reproduce it. And I need